WHOMAD Kicks. You bet we're here again. You bet we have another video. And you bet it's the Lebron 22. Nike managed to make the most detailed yet simplest shoe since, well, the Lebron 21. So let's get to it. Before we get to the shoe, let's look at the box. It's worth featuring because they put some effort into it. The die cut on this box is superb, with these cutout windows exposing the illustrations underneath. One is the Dunkman logo, which makes me wonder if they would do a Dunkman colorway for these. It would be dope to see them utilize this base with the embroidered Dunkman, but this is the crown jewel colorway, so we got that double lion logo here. If you were paying attention when these first debuted during the Paris Olympics, you saw that they used the crown logo on the inside. To take it even further, we got the gold medal versions where they didn't display anything at all. So I'm curious to see how they will use this base as we get more versions of the Lebron 22. But anyway, within the contents of the box, they've included a specs card yet again. Very nice. Now taking out the shoe, the first thing you notice is that perforated upper, which is made of a synthetic leather, a cost-effective option, and maybe a part of the reason we saw a $20 decrease in retail price from the previous model. They continued the perforation through the tongue, but used the contrasting suede material to add some separation. They reverted back to the flat laces we saw on the 20s. On the 21, we had the rounded rope laces. From my experience, the flat laces stay tied a little better, so I'm good with that. Now at the top of the tongue, we have a jewel casing around the 22 branding. Further in the theme, next we have an updated Nike Sphere collar lining. Most definitely plush and offers some nice support. And speaking of support, we have what Nike calls saddle wings on the midsole for stability. That's important for a player like LeBron. But does it actually work? Well, I tried them out at my #1 test site, the movies, and they held up while getting popcorn and drinks. And I also went to destroy them at an outdoor court. You can absolutely feel the midfoot support. There's Zoom airbags, one in the forefoot and one in the heel. I'm hoping to put some time in with these to get the most out of the tech specs. The outsole has a multi-directional traction pattern. The saddle splits it in 2 parts. Now, while I was at the movies, I realized that they glow in the dark. I'll try to recreate that here. Yet another detail added to these that gives them more character. Continuing with the last few details, they use neon hits to make the shoe pop. We see it behind the jewel and underneath the suede. We got another one up front, and for the main way it was utilized to outline the giant swoosh and wrap around the back where it goes into the LeBron signature and finishes on the other side. That was a bold design choice, but it really does pay off. For me, it works because they still included a solid swoosh on the saddle. The execution on this colorway is crisp and it balances out. I'm not sure it would work with just the outline and not that extra swoosh on the saddle, but no need to guess because we have the power of modern technology. Anyways, here's more on foot. That'll do it on these. Leave a like if you learned something new. And if not, still leave a like because I spent money on these shoes. And they ain't cheap. Thank you for watching. We will be back on the next one. WHOMAD? Kick series.